Welcome everybody to the stream. We are playing Sea of Thieves Rush again today. It's half an hour out on the seas. Find what you can and bring it back. You got to get boots in the sand on another island, and that's pretty much it. But being a PvE environment, there's all kinds of things that can happen. Other players, you can run into the Kraken, the Meg, storms, fog. All kinds of other weird stuff that can show up that's in the game. Now, they've thrown in a lot more loot, so the rushes seems a little easier. So I'm wondering if we should mix it up a little bit. Now, I've been doing Sea of Thieves Rush gems in the last few, and all that means is if I find gems, I gotta hand in like the reds for the win, greens for the you did the rush, but you got a green. Blue's like wah wah, and then nothing is like, oh, you completed the rush, but you didn't find the gems. It I'm trying to figure out a better set of rules on the rush, but that's what it is at the moment, is rush for gems. So let's see how many gems I can get in the allotted time. Now the timer started counting down. The game takes a few minutes to load in, so I'm factoring that in. We're on 27-minute mark now. So let's hope it loads in within the next few seconds here, so we can hit the seas really fast. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday as we look at rushing to do all those things that need to be done before the end of the week. Today seems to be one of those days, especially for my work day, that I get an influx of phone calls. People start thinking, oh, the end of the week's coming, I really got to get that done because I've had kind of a lazy couple of days at work, and my boss is breathing down my neck. So it's one of those days where everybody's like crazy busy. It's like the manic Mondays that you get because the weekend somebody was supposed to do something and they didn't. So it's just gonna be one of those days today, and I need this little uplift, this little win, just to get me into the day. So I'd love your support. I appreciate everybody that's been coming on and watching the YouTube channel. That's our real focus. We stream to Twitch, we export to YouTube, and then we push it out through social media, etc. It's up to 9,000 views as of the other day. So thank you everybody for that. Thank you Glory Tribe, who just followed me in the last 24 hours on Twitch as well. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Look at that. Oh, getting some weird glitchy lag today. Figured out our lag on the game for multiplayer the other day, and it was all to do with my graphics settings were affecting my wife's play on the Xbox, which is really weird, but turned out to be an easy fix once we discovered what it was. Okay, so Skullfort's up, so I'm not going to get Krakened. I'm wondering where I should go. I'm just going to head straight ahead there. I'm on the gloomier side of the map. And really need to get the wind in the sails. I just noticed at the outpost as I glanced over that they have somebody has like a Kraken blanket on top of their roof. It's like a tarp, Kraken tarp. Never noticed it before, but it's got like the Kraken kind of colours, the blue and the pink. Amazing the little things you notice still playing this game. And the little Easter eggs they throw in here and there just to kind of make you go, was that there before? Was that really like that? And then you kind of question yourself. I'm suppressing some yawns, so I do apologize. I'll drink my coffee and hopefully that'll give me the oomph that I need to make one of these wonderful, wonderful stream videos for you guys. Oh, come with me to the rolling sea where the weather's calm and still. We'll have some fun as we go a-sailing. I think I messed up the lyrics there. That was pretty bad. Trying to make sailing fit that last bit. Skull's still up. We're still good. And I haven't seen anybody on the seas yet. There was a rush of players when Black Powder Stashes came out. I've been doing the rush for a few days now, and I've been seeing sloops, especially when I come on to play at the water. Lots and lots of sloops. Excuse me. Holy moly. So remember, part 1 of the rush is getting boots in the sand. It took me ages to get here. Well, it felt like ages. So 22 minutes left on the clock. So 6 minutes travel time to get off the outpost and get here. So I've got to bear that in mind for getting back. Although getting back could even be slower. But it was a crosswind, so should be able to make the same time getting back. And I might just make this the only island I go to. Okay, let's check the water. Sometimes something glowy is right underneath the ship. No, nothing glowy. Oh, excuse me, my eyes are watering. Nothing glowy on the beach either. Oh, there's a snake nearby. Rowboat. Nothing glowy over there, but let's take a shot off the rock here. Nothing glowy in the ocean. Ah. So I've changed my setup a little bit. I've gone for a little window with my head in it. And my colours behind. I hope you like it. It's using the rare frame that they've used for SOT shots on their site. I thought it looked kind of fun. The sun through the water. Oh, look, an explodey barrel. We could hand that in. Or we could hunt with it. Come here, piggy. Let's have another look around the beach here. Nothing here. That is a Kraken skull. Yes, Falco, I know it's a Kraken skull. Do not tell me again that it's a Kraken skull. Squids are not Krakens. Falco, he means well, but he gets very irritated about the whole Kraken squid thing. And I swear the community just likes winding him up. Everybody knows squids aren't Krakens. Right? Let's just make Falco believe that we believe they are. He's losing all his hair, the poor guy. That's it, you shoot that sand, it's really bad. Nobody likes sand. It gets between your toes. Shoot the sand, Skelly. None of us like it. Alright. It's looking like I'm not going to find what I'm wanting to find here anyway. What kind of time? I got 19 minutes on the clock. I could possibly make that fort and find a gem at the fort. Because traditionally there's not any stuff at forts, I'm always kind of dubious that there'll be a gem at the fort. But there has been in the last few I've gone to. It's kind of it's thrown me for a loop. So I saw on Twitter yesterday, and if you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out. Somebody had a ship, and it was loaded with loot, but it was loaded with mermaid gems. It must have had about 60 mermaid gems, but it had sunk. So you could see this guy, this lone pirate, just swimming around in the water, trying to save all these mermaid gems as they sunk. And it had this really sad kind of Sea of Thieves music when you're underwater. It has that kind of murky, kind of sad music to it. But it felt so depressing, because they just lost all this loot, and they were swimming around, and there was nothing they could do. This loot was despawning right in front of them, and it was like, it's gone. You pretty much lost all that. Maybe had another crew member respawn on his ship somewhere else, trying to get to him, and he's trying to get this stuff to stay afloat. But it was just hopeless. You know, it just the epitome of futility right there in that video. I really felt for them. But it made for a really good video. You know, I got a lot of hits and lots of shares, and this little clip of things just disappearing to the bottom. And there was a lot of people saying Davy Jones is getting paid tonight. Yeah, he was cashing that in on Davy Jones. This isn't bad. I've still got the outpost over there. I'm still on course possibly to get a gem here. All is not lost. Resistance is not futile. All these things are on the up. I'm being positive. If only the Borg were more positive, I tell ya. Alright, I don't want to sit on the bridge here too long. I'm going to coast in and see what comes of that. Nothing down here. No glowy reds, greens or blues. Come on. Give me a gem. Show me what's going on. Oh, skellies. Who are you? Oh, I getcha. Run away and eat a banana. Don't shoot! Oh. No, nothing. What's in the water over here? I'm gonna be handing in a gunpowder barrel. That is such a bad rush. Oh well. It's not at all what I intend to complete this rush. This is the worst island ever. It's like the dregs of one of the islands just kind of got barfed out and thrown somewhere else between some rocks. It's just awful. Who will live here? Oh, he would. Ah. Run away! I've one. Oh, jeez. Okay. I can hear you. I just can't see you anymore. It's too dark. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, now I need more bullets. The screen's so dark and I have a bright window in front of me. Lovely sunny day. And sunlight. Oh, what's going on? Can't see. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hey. More skellies coming out as I rush to get these. Still unsure if a skelly can actually shoot a barrel that you're carrying. I know they could hit him with a sword if you're in close combat, but usually the barrels don't go off if you're carrying it and they shoot you. Why am I putting it up here? It's just more time. That's the thing with the rush. It's just more time. Oh, see, they hit me, but I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I'm happy. Yes, where was that quote taken from? If you don't know, then shame on you. I didn't do it justice, though. Yeah, stop shooting me. How dare you? Oh, of course, bring your friends. Let's have a party. Okay, so 13 minutes on the clock. I still haven't found any gems, which is what I'm looking for. So what do? I'm going to take this out of here too. Let's make my sloop go up with a bang if somebody even dares hit me in the right place. Okay, I got shipwreck over there. I think I got 30 minutes on the clock. Do I try? Yeah, I can do it. It's 6 minutes back to the outpost. That's what I timed anyway, from where I was. Oh, great, look. Use the rock to turn. It's just a turning. I know lots of drivers that do that. I was going to say women drivers, and I thought, yeah, it's not probably a good thing to do. But I know a lot of drivers that use solid objects as ways to turn or stop their vehicle. When I say I know lots, I know maybe one or two. I don't hang out in those circles of terrible drivers anonymous. Canadian's worst driver. I wasn't on that show. I'm not that person. Okay, so we're coming in here. If I remember rightly, the cannon is on the big pointy rock. And so I kind of want to avoid the cannon if I can, just because of my cargo. That would be highly explosive, as Mr. Neat says. Yeah, you see that little hole in the main rock sticking up? I think that's where the cannon is. Maybe on the other side. So I might be on the side that's not going to take cannon fire. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to come in here. More for me. 11 minutes on the clock. Where's the outpost? There's the outpost. Looks like something's at the outpost, but I'm not sure. Oh, fog's coming in. See, this is the thing with Sea of Thieves Rush. You think you're in with a chance still, and you pull this stuff, and all of a sudden the environment's like, hey, I'm gonna get you. So I've still got wind going the right way for me. I'm coming in on this bit. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Sails up. Oh, I'm just anchoring. Handbrake, turn it. There's a rowboat. There's the merchant. Bunch of chickens. Anything down here that's gonna help me? No. I don't want to swim too deep, because swimming, when you're doing a rush like this and you're limited time, swimming takes freaking ages. It feels like it's... So unless something's relatively close, I try and avoid long swims. Running around the island, checking all the sand and all the places I know things spawn. Those creaky trees, they're very clicky. It's kind of the really gnarly wooden ones that have the branch that sticks out that you run into. I think there's one right over here. And you always run into it. It's like, oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, every time. Clothesline you when you run through. If you've played this game a lot, you'll know exactly what I mean. Those silly things that you do again and again, but always get you. Like, oh, hitting trees. Palm tree to the face. That's that's the true meaning of face palm when you're playing this game. It's when you get a palm tree in your face. I can't believe there's nothing here. There's probably another explosive barrel in here. No. Yes. Got to be something in the water over here. And now skellies are coming. And I bet they're the explodey kind. I bet they're not nice. No. Get him, pigs! Get him! Get him! Bite his ankles! Oh. Gotta train some pigs one day. Attack of the killer pigs. There's so many pigs here. Just imagine if you could have 5 or 10 pigs just working for you. running around the island, killing things as they spawn. Oh well, it's definitely black powder stashes today. Not doing the gems. It's all about the kaboom boxes. So I don't know what you think about the little interactive hatches that are on the ships. I kind of like them. They don't serve much of a purpose, but it's just something that makes the ship feel a little bit more real, functional. I kind of like it. Okay, yeah, that is the place I need to go, and we need to do this. The rush really does make you get all your ducks in a row, especially when you've got like 7 minutes on the clock. Just hope that's the outpost. Let's see. Looks like it is. I'm going to have a proper look at the map just to be sure. Yeah, okay. We're good to go. This is where the Kraken comes up, but I see Skelly Cloud peeking out at me there. Hey Skelly Cloud, hello. Thank you. Keeping me safe from Mr. Kraken. I guess, how would you argue that in-game? I know the Kraken can't come out when the Skelly's fort's going because of server load and stuff like that, but if from a lore standpoint you could say if the Skelly Cloud's in the sky, the Kraken doesn't come to the surface for fear of its life. I'm always liking to fit some lore in there somewhere and make it feel a little bit more tangible as to why. I hated learning the fact that the Skelly Cloud actually did that, because then it detracted from the whole game mechanic. You knew one of the mechanics. You didn't. It wasn't a random thing anymore. And that is how you park your little sloop. It's equivalent to one of those videos you see where somebody handbrake turns their car into a parking spot. I like to think so. I'm really not that good, but who should I hand this into? This, I think merchant, because the walk on this frickin' island is so crazy. So I would consider rush complete right there, but I'll try and get them all in the time, just to make it feel like I'm really pushing myself, right? Off the back here. Oh, come on, around the table. Off the back. Look at that, that's perfect. Use the rowboat just to get off. Couldn't have done it better. Well, I did do it, so I guess I could have done it. I don't know. Run. One more and I got 4 minutes. I think I'm gonna do it. Perfect. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, I got 2 more. Okay, I can still do it. Ah! Gotta watch these barrels. They have a tendency of blowing up when you're carrying them. Ah, it's just me. Ah! My mouse button didn't work properly. It wouldn't go off. Ooh. My heart skipped a beat. I've actually done that and just got completely flummoxed. Like your brain just takes a fart moment as soon as you light the fuse, and you can't turn it off. Usually when I'm using controller, because I don't play with controllers much, so I'm like, what button stops it? Okay, so just to push myself that a little bit more, let's get the bell, give it a ring, do a little dance, and we'll call it rush complete. No gems today, that's what I wanted, so. And we'll do a little dance. Let's go. Dance. Yay. Tra-la-la boomsy. Tra-la-la boomsy. Tra-la-la boomsy. Tra-la-la boomsy. So no gems, kind of upsetting, but we did okay. We got 4 black powders. We didn't run into any bad guys, but we were challenged by the timer. So that's part of the rush, is making sure you do it in a timely manner. Got in 3 islands, which was pretty good. So yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody, and watching Sea of Thieves Rush. I am going to stop the clock because I have 3 minutes, and that's just enough time for me to upload this to YouTube. So thanks for coming by, everybody, and thank you for number 2 that just dropped in. That sounds terrible. I had a number 2 drop in, a second viewer, and they've just dropped out again. I'm sorry to call you